One of the questions I get asked all the time is, Joe, how much does your coaching program cost? Maybe you've seen all these different transformations. Guys are losing body fat. Guys are putting on that lean muscle tissue. They're able to speed up their metabolic rate. And guess what? They're not cutting out their favorite foods. They're not doing any cardio, and they're not sacrificing time away from their family. They're learning how to create sustainable habits. And in doing so, it's because we're coaching them and teaching them, what works best for their body type, what works best for their busy schedules, and how to do all this for the rest of their lives. And you're probably wondering, what does it cost? Well, for starters, there's something you need to know, right? There's a big difference between a cost and an investment. A cost is an expense. It doesn't actually have an ROI, a return on investment. This coaching program, it's an investment because what are you going to gain from it? You're probably gaining your happiness. You're definitely going to gain your health. If let's say you're somebody that struggles with high blood pressure, high cholesterol, type 2 diabetes, and we're actually able to help you get off those medications, you're obviously adding years to your life expectancy. Maybe you have more energy to play with your kids. You have more sex drive and stamina in the bedroom, right? There's a lot when it comes to a return on investment that you can gain from inside of our coaching program. But as far as what we charge, that's obviously probably what you're wondering. And the best way to figure that out is just by scheduling a strategy call with me, going over your health and fitness goals, and just seeing if it's a good fit for us to work together. Think about it like this. If let's just say your car stops working and you call up a mechanic and you're like, hey, how much is it going to cost for my car to start working again? That mechanic first probably wants to see the vehicle, figure out what is the root of the issue, right? They want to diagnose it. Is it something wrong with the battery? Is it something wrong with the starter itself? Something wrong with the engine? They want to figure out, right? They'll be looking like an idiot if they're like, yeah, it's your battery. It's going to cost you $120. But then you actually bring the vehicle in there and it's actually something wrong with the starter and it's going to cost you thousands of dollars now. So once again, right, just like a mechanic, they first want to diagnose the situation. It kind of works firsthand with us. And this is why guys schedule a strategy call with me, applying and seeing if it's a good fit for us to work together. When guys apply for these strategy calls, I get to learn firsthand, 1, about their health and fitness goals, 2, about their biggest struggles, and 3, if we can even help them or not. I want to figure out, do you work out in the gym? Do you work out at home? Do you have any past occurring injuries? What are your favorite foods? What do you typically like to eat? What is your day-to-day job like? How active are you? How sedentary are you? These things matter so much to, once again, helping somebody reach their health and fitness goals and maintaining that success long term. We don't offer cookie cutter programs or one size fits all workout routines. It's once again all 100% personalized for the individual itself that's applying and joining our coaching program. But what I can do is give you some guidance as to what some of the different health practices in the fitness industry are currently charging. If let's say you decide to hire an in-person trainer at the gym, this could be anywhere from $50 all the way up to $150 per session. A session might be anywhere from, let's say, 30 minutes all the way up to 60 minutes. I know when I was an in-personal trainer, way back in the day working in the gym, I was charging $100 for an hour. Now let's just be conservative with all this. And if let's just say you're meeting with an in-person trainer for 60 minutes and on the low end, they're charging you, let's say $50. Well, think about it. $50, one session a week, that's not going to do anything. What good is one session in the gym going to get you? You should be working out at least 3 times a week. So let's just use that for example. Let's say 3 sessions a week with an in-person trainer charging you $50. Well, now we're looking at $150 per week. Now, hiring an in-person trainer for just 1 week, that really doesn't do anything for you at all. That's a complete waste of money. So let's just say for a fact it's going to take several months for you to get the results that you're looking for, and you decide to hire that in-person trainer for 12 weeks. Well, 12 times $150 per week, we're looking at $1,800 right there. Now, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, and there are some great personal trainers that's out there, but $1,800 for 12 weeks is a complete waste of money from working with just an in-person trainer. And here's the reason why. Let's face it, you can't out-train a bad diet. Nutrition is 80% of the results that you're going to get anyways. So if there's no nutritional guidance or, really kind of helping you out in that aspect, you're not even going to get the results that you're looking for, plain and simple. Second, there's no accountability, right? As soon as you leave those gym doors, who's holding you accountable? Who's actually helping you with what to do on your off days when you're not actually in the gym? And once again, what to do with the nutrition, which is the most important piece of the puzzle anyways. And lastly, they're not actually helping you learn and teach and coach yourself what works best for your body type, how to actually make different, workouts for yourself, when and how to make adjustments based on different muscle groups, progressive overload, muscle confusion. That way you're never really hitting a stall or a plateau. They're not teaching you these lifelong skills and these sustainable habits. So you are literally wasting away $1,800 right there by hiring an in-person trainer. And remember, that's on a conservative note. Most personal trainers that I know, they charge way more than $50 per session. Now let's talk about working with a nutritionist next, because let's face it, I'm not only a certified personal trainer and I'm not only a certified strength and conditioning coach, but I'm also a certified sports nutritionist as well. So let's talk about if you want to hire a nutritionist. Now, most nutritionists out there, they're going to charge anywhere from $100 to $200 per session. And once again, let's just be conservative here. So if let's just say we're hiring a nutritionist and working with them 2 times a week for $100 per session, that's $200 a week. Working with a nutritionist is very similar to hiring a personal trainer. Hiring them for just 1 week is not going to get you the results that you're looking for. So if let's just say you want to work with them for 12 weeks, and on average, just conservative here, working with that nutritionist, $200 a week for 12 weeks, well, that's $2,400 right there. I'm not trying to be the bearer of bad news here, but working with a nutritionist for $2,400 for 12 weeks is a complete waste of money, and here's the reason why. One, they're not helping you out with any workouts. Now, granted, remember, nutrition is the foundation. That's 80% of the results that you're going to get anyways on your health and fitness journey, but still, you want to focus on basic movements. You want to focus on building lean muscle and increasing your metabolic rates to help aid you on your fat loss journey. But putting that aside, there's no accountability. If let's say you're meeting, face-to-face via Zoom, or maybe going to their office, what happens after that Zoom session, or what happens when you leave those office doors? There's no accountability. There's no guidance. It's not like a nutritionist is going to be scanning over your restaurant menu because you decide to take your family out on a nice, dinner out for the evening. They're not going to give you that guidance right there on the fly. They're not going to be there for you, just like how a personal trainer isn't going to be there for you 24/7. There's no accountability. But also, with most nutritionists out there, they're just going to give you a blanket, cookie cutter, black and white meal plan to follow and say, here, take this. Peace out, Girl Scout. They're not actually teaching you what works best for your body type. They're surely not teaching you how to fit in your favorite foods. And they're not educating you and teaching you on how to create, once again, lifelong skills and sustainable habits that work best for you long term. So you can see here that you can easily lose a lot of money fast. You can work with an in-person trainer for 12 weeks at $1,800, and you can also hire a nutritionist for 12 weeks for $2,400. Altogether, if let's say you want to combine the two, the personal trainer and the nutritionist, that's $4,200 right there. And that's just, once again, hoping and praying that you get the results that you're looking for. There is no accountability. There's no lifelong skills. There's no guidance. There's no coaching. There's no teaching you what works best for your body type and teaching you how to create lifelong sustainable habits that work best for your lifestyle. Because we're working with you 24/7. We're helping you every single step of the way, coaching you and teaching you what works best for your lifestyle, what works best for your busy schedule, and most importantly, what works best for your body type. That way you can learn how to do all this for the rest of your life. But obviously, don't take my word for it. Listen to what these guys have to say.
Since joining Heartletics, I've lost over 25 pounds.
And 10 weeks into the program, I'm down 25 pounds, and I've lost several inches off my belly already.
12 weeks, I've lost over 25 pounds.
I've lost 50 pounds and 13% body fat.
I was 300 pounds. I was a marshmallow. And now I'm a rock.
I started off at 257 pounds. Currently, I am about 170 pounds.
Down maybe 35, 40 pounds.
57 pounds, 30% body fat. Currently now 181 pounds and 16% body fat.
Best investment I've ever made. 4 months, lost 33 pounds.
I'm down over 100 pounds since starting.
We ended up crushing it. 48 pounds is what I lost in the 12 weeks. Coach personalizes everything. He legitimately cares about trying to make the quality of our lives better.
Joe keeps you accountable. He truly, and this was big for me, in a very authentic way, cares about what it is your goals are and helping you achieve your results.
Nothing has directly impacted my life more so than Heartletics and the changes it's made, the different perspective it's given me on all aspects of my life, relationships, interacting with others, not only my nutrition and my workouts, but every aspect of my job, my church life, my home life, the example I can be as a father and a husband and friend and co-worker. It's absolutely changed my life.
The reason why I joined Heartletics is because I was overweight. I was ashamed. I didn't have any confidence. I didn't like who I was. I was having headaches. My blood pressure was going through the roof. Doctors said, hey, if you don't do something, we're going to have to put you on some kind of medication. When I used to go to the lake or the pool, my kids, I was ashamed taking my shirt off. I didn't have the energy to play with my kids. When I came home, I was just tired and sleepy all the time. And I am glad I made a decision, and so is my family.
You guys wonder, why would they join Heartletics? What's so good about Heartletics? Maybe you want to lose weight. Maybe you want to gain some muscle. Maybe you want to get in shape. Maybe you want to get off your medications.
I joined it because I was in danger of becoming a diabetic. I learned the exercises and the movement that I needed to do to be successful. I also worked on establishing a new mindset and a way to look at things. What I gained was a healthier lifestyle and a community of brothers, of like-minded individuals that help me and motivate me and push me to be the best version of myself that I can be. If that's something that you're looking for, this is the program for you. Heartletics.com. Check it out.
One of the biggest reasons I think that led me to join the Heartletics is just the community itself and the motivation that you'll get to meet your goals, change your mindset, learn about the right ways to eat. I can't say enough about the community and Coach Joe and all the coaches in the group. This is the decision that will change your life and will help you to get to the goals that you want to achieve.
If you want to learn how to get in the best shape of your life once and for all, so that way you can easily reach your health and fitness goals, click on the link down below, schedule a free strategy call with me, going over your health and fitness goals, and just seeing if maybe coaching is a good fit for you and it makes sense for us to work together.